What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today we have some leaked news on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. We have a brand new SUGO-FEST coming within the next couple of weeks, which is gonna be absolutely insane. These new units in this batch are crazy good. However, there will be a batch 2 of this batch, and that second batch will actually include a new legend. However, we're not going to be talking about that today. We're only going to be talking about the first batch of units that they are going to be releasing, which does include the 3-day, 2-year Straw Hats. Now, as of yet, guys, we don't actually know when this SUGO-FEST is going to go live, but what we do know is that it's going to be during the Strength Rate Up event. So, it will be within the next week or two, which is going to be absolutely amazing, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. So the first unit we are going to have a look at is Brook, Bone to be Wild, who is a 5-star unit. He is a quick free spirit slasher type character. Pretty nice classes and you know, attribute as well. Pretty nice. And he does have a 30 cost and 4 socket spots, as all of the units in this batch will have is 30 cost and 4 sockets. Now, this guy, as you can see his stats there, his stats are pretty okay. His attack is okay, you know, 1100. His health is okay, you know, nearly 2400. And his recovery is pretty nice at 352. Now, his captain effect will boost the attack of quick characters by 3 times. If they have a matching orb. If they don't, it'll just be a 1.2 times boost. So, initially when looking at it, you'd think that this guy would be pretty good, but, you know, to get those matching orbs can be a little bit difficult. You know, there are some teams, I guess, that could, you know, make this guy work. But I guess, you know, if there is a team that would make it work, you'd just rather use like an Eneru captain, to be honest. So this guy overall, you know, his captain effect is nice, but it's hard to really utilize really well. Now his special, on the other hand, which starts at 16 turns and maxes at 10 turns, will seal himself for 1 turn, so he can actually unlock himself if you guys have level 1 anti-bind sockets. So it'll seal himself for a single turn, then change block orbs, so either bother orbs or block orbs, whatever you want to call them. It'll change those into matching orbs, and then randomly change opposite orbs into either strength, quick, dex, psi, or int orbs. This guy's special is okay. I could see some use for his special, especially, you know, in some dungeons where they'll actually give you block orbs or bother orbs. This guy actually would be really nice. So, his special is okay, but I wouldn't say this guy's actually that great of a unit overall. Again, you know, you look at his stats aren't really that great. And, you know, his captain effect is really hard to utilize. His special, you know, is very situational. So overall, this guy's okay. He's not a bad unit overall, but he's just, you know, not an amazing unit. So now let's move on to the next unit that we are going to talk about, which is Sanji. Alright, broskies, let's talk about Sanji real quick. My boy Sanji is a 5-star unit, and he does evolve from a 4-star unit, and he is a Dex powerhouse fighter type character, so some very nice attribute and classes right there. He does have 4 sockets and a cost of 30, very similar to the other units, and at max level, level 99, he has amazing stats. Close to 3k health, 1350 attack pretty much, and 201 recovery, so some very good stats. Now, his captain effect will boost the attack of powerhouse characters by 2.25 times and their HP by 1.5 times. That is crazy good. And he also recovers 2 times his recovery in HP at the end of every turn. So if you guys do not have the CP9 Rare Recruit Jabra, this guy is the next best powerhouse lead. You know, otherwise, you know, if you have Lucci, he's the best powerhouse lead. But if you guys, you know, obviously can't get Lucci, and this guy is also just a really good powerhouse lead. You know, you're getting the health boost, you're also getting recovery every turn. Sanji's just great, a great captain. Now his special is just even more insane. So it is actually a 2-stage special. Now in the last SUGO-FEST, you guys would have seen some of the units have like multi-stage specials where you can basically activate it at one time, or you can keep holding out your special until you reach a second turn, a second stage, and you can activate it at that stage, you know, at a higher cooldown, but it has a better effect. So Sanji in this case will have a stage 2 special which starts at 25 turns and maxes at 18 turns, or you can basically use it 10 turns before and get a weaker effect. But his stage 2 special does 20 times this character's attack in dex damage to a single enemy, and then boosts the attack of powerhouse characters by 2 times for 1 turn. He boosts powerhouse characters by 2 times for 1 turn. Hello? Any 2 times booster for a special is just automatically insane. That is just crazy good. So Sanji is by far one of the best units in this batch, just one of the better rare recruits in general, really. So I recommend if you guys have Lucci, definitely try and get this guy. You know, if it's a dex rate up one time, definitely try and go ham for him, because this guy, it will just make your powerhouse team that much more better. I don't even know the right words to say. Sanji's just insane. One of the best units in the badge by far. Next up on the list is Chopper, and Chopper, 3-day 2-year Chopper here, is a 5-star unit. He is a Psi Fighter Cerebral type character, and he does have 4 sockets and a cost of 30. Now this guy here, as you can see by his stats are pretty, you know, average, you know, really decent health, 2500. He's got attack power of 912, which is a little low, and his recovery is 404. Now his captain effect will boost the attack of Psi characters by 2 times, and then their recovery by 1.5 times, and then it also makes int orbs beneficial to Psi characters. So it makes it that Psi units do not have negative orbs. It makes it so that the purple orbs, which would be negative, become positive. They pretty much make the int orbs become yellow orbs, which is actually really, really cool. You know, to make a whole attribute have no negative orbs is actually really, really insane. And his special, which starts at 20 turns and maxes at 15 turns, will recover 5,000 HP and then boost the attack of Psi characters by 1.5 for 2 turns. So that special is actually really, really good. Not only are you getting so much attack power for your Psi units, but you're also getting 5,000 HP recovered. This guy's actually pretty decent. However, you know, he is like overshadowed by units like Impact Usopp and Story Mode Eneru, I guess, because Story Mode Eneru does have really good stats for a Story Mode character, and then Impact Usopp as well. You know, 2 times attack, you can't really beat that. But still, you know, this Chopper's actually pretty decent. If you guys do not have Impact Usopp or you don't have Story Mode Eneru, then this guy is perfect for any Psi team. Next up on the list is Nico Robin, Light of the Revolution. So she's a 5-star unit, she's an int cerebral fighter type character, and she does have 4 socket spots and a cost of 30. Now her stats are really, really nice. You know, 99 as her max level, she has just over 2,000 health, 1200 attack pretty much, and 400 recovery. So really well-rounded stats, really, really nice. And her captain effect will boost the attack of cerebral characters by 2.5 and their recovery by 1.75, but only if their HP is below 30% at the start of the turn. So, as you're reading it, you think, you know, this unit's an absolutely amazing captain effect, but then you realize they have to be under 30% health to get those boosts, which is a little bit annoying. But, you know, if you can utilize that captain effect, then it's actually really, really good. Getting so much recovery and also dealing out a lot of damage as well. Now, her special is mainly what she's being used for, which starts at 15 turns and maxes at 9 turns. It does so many things. First of all, it delays all enemies for 1 turn. Second of all, it locks all orbs for 1 turn. Third, it deals 5,000 fixed damage to all enemies. And then the fourth thing it does, it reduces your HP down to 1. Now, the reason why this unit is so good is mainly for 6-star Crocodile teams. If you guys don't know, 6-star Crocodile has a captain effect, which means that the lower your HP, the more multiplier you get for your attack for cerebral characters. So if you are 1 HP, basically 6-star Crocodile is going to be giving you 3.25 times attack to cerebral characters. Now, if you have 2 of them, you know, you multiply them together and it's just crazy amounts of damage. So this unit is really, really good for 6-star Crocodile teams. And not only that, you know, she also delays enemies as well. Like, hello, that's great. And also locks all orbs for a turn. So if you have some orb manipulators, i.e. Heracles, who is a cerebral character, then you can lock these orbs for a turn, and then deal 5,000 fixed damage as well. Oh my god, this unit is just made for 6-star Crocodile teams. So if you guys have 6-star Crocodile, definitely spend out your gems for this Sugo, because she is just a phenomenal unit for all of those cerebral teams. And the last unit we are going to have a look at is Roronoa, Pupil of the World's Strongest Swordsman. So this guy right here is an absolute G. He is amazing. So a 5-star unit, he is a strength slasher driven type character. Now he has 4 sockets and a cost of 30, of course. Now his stats overall, 99 level, 2,830 health, 1,390 attack, and 190 recovery. This guy's stats are just through the roof. You know, nearly 1,400 attack and then nearly 3k health. Hello? This unit is amazing thus far, right? It gets better. So his captain effect will boost the attack of slasher characters by 2.75 if your HP is below 30% at the start of the turn. Really, really good slasher booster. Although, you know, you have to be below 30% health, which is a little bit annoying. And it is a little bit difficult to utilize. But if you can do it, then he's amazing. But I still would probably recommend either Doflamingo or a Mihawk as your slasher lead. But the reason why this unit is just amazing, right? all of these units are amazing, right? So, stage 3 special. So this unit actually has a special which goes 3 stages, and, you know, it gets better along the way. So, the max stage, which starts at 24 turns and maxes at 18 turns, will change his own orb to red, to strength, and then boost the attack of slasher characters by 1.75 for 2 turns. So, it's not as good as a 2 times boost, but you're getting a 1.75 for 2 turns for slashers. This basically just rounds off slasher teams to the max. This is the best Zoro, I would say. Yeah, this is definitely the best Zoro in One Piece Treasure Cruise. So in this batch alone, we're getting the best Sanji and the best Zoro thus far in Treasure Cruise. And yeah, this guy does not let down, you know. 1.75 for 2 turns is just amazing. Not only that, you know, he's giving himself a red orb as well. So you're going to get that boost, and he's also going to get double attack because of a matching orb. So, you know, Zoro is just amazing. You know, there's so many amazing units in this batch, and this guy probably tops the charts, you know, because slasher teams are really good already, and this guy being added to slasher teams is just going to make them that much better. So overall, this guy's probably the best of the batch, but, you know, all of the units in this batch, I would say, are really decent, so I would recommend pulling this SUGO-FEST if you guys do have the gems to spare, because we have just had a SUGO-FEST as of recent, you know, with the Corazon SUGO-FEST. But yeah, that pretty much rounds off all of the One Piece Treasure Cruise content for you guys today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and if you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to smack the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.